Hi, Mama. How are you? Oh, don't go away. Come here. All right. Anyway, we're headed down to KOKS Restaurant. We had a park over here. Now we gotta walk. I don't know how far, but gotta walk a little bit. The restaurant is actually around this area in the valley. We can't see it from here. We gotta walk all the way down. Not that we didn't get enough hiking in today, right, Paul?
We have to get more hiking.
And then what about after dinner?
Then maybe we'll take a mountain. One more mountain.
Goodness.
Welcome. This is our small starting station before we drive you up to the restaurant. It's a small fermenting house that's been redone, so it's a little bit cozier to sit in. And for the same reason, we have some beverages that we offer, and we have a kombucha and a beer that you can choose from between. And if we just
Kombucha, what is it?
it's like a fermented tea. It's very fresh and it's non-alcoholic if you're looking for that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To a
Cheers.
very difficult hike today.
Cheer for my cardio.
Yeah, exactly.
I did it.
So we also prepared some chips. These are fish chips made from cod. Add a little bit of buckwheat kernels to make it extra crunchy. And on top we have a powder made from dried fish.
약간 진짜로 fish side.
That's delicious. How do you work when you have a view like this? You know?
Get used to it.
Really? It's unbelievable.
My name is Poul Andrias Ziska. I'm the executive chef here at the restaurant KOKS. I am 31 years old, born and raised here on the Faroe Islands. We have been changing locations a couple of times. We started out as a hotel restaurant where we offered like 3-course menu and 6-course menu, and not a la carte, but not a tasting menu as we do today. So everything has been evolving gradually. We moved from the hotel to a small village called Kirstjubøur, where we were in a private house, and we were there for 2 years, and then now it's our 4th year here at Leinar, which is an old building from, I think it's from the beginning of 1800s.
Wow.
So it's a traditional Faroese building where we try to serve food that is inspired from the islands that we are on. We try to source as much of the ingredients as possible from here. We do import some ingredients, and we work with the soy sauce and sake, and so we are inspired from all over the world. But our presentation is with a focus and with a red thread that kind of goes through the Faroese landscape, you can say.
The landscape is something you guys have here. It's absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
And something to be said. They have 2 Michelin stars here in the Faroe Islands. I'm from Miami. We don't even have one restaurant with a Michelin star. Hopefully soon, but what a treat.
It's crazy.
And,
yeah, I mean, we were very surprised, to be honest, because before we got our first star in 17, we didn't even aim for, we didn't even think about it, because the Michelin guide mainly focused on bigger cities and was not giving stars away to remote areas. There were some exceptions, but very, very, very few. So when we learned that we have had an inspector eating, because we saw actually on Twitter that they had posted from our restaurant a dish, didn't realize at all, and that, I think that was in August, and the ceremony was in February or March, beginning of March and February the next year, the following year. So we had several months to think about, are we going to get a star, are we not going to get a star, what's happening. So yeah, it was a big surprise that they came, and also with the second star, it's been, it just proves that they believe in what we are doing, and because when we believe in what we're doing, we're not trying to be anything else. We're not trying to be French. We're not trying to be. We're just trying to cook what we have around us here and make sense of that.
yes.
And we're very happy that they kind of agree that is the right path for us. This is fermented. We call it kingfish. We believe it's ocean perch. Fermented for about 6-7 weeks or so, without salt or without curing or covering in fat or smoking or anything. It's just been exposed to the natural microclimate that is outside here, and it's a very traditional way to preserve meats here on the island. You do it with the cod or all fish, basically in the cod family. This one is particularly good because it's quite fatty, so the flavor of the fermentation becomes a little bit stronger. Usually when we cook this at home, you would put the whole fish in the pot. Maybe not if it's that big, but a smaller one. And together with potatoes and kind of sauce or dressing of fermented lamb intestines called gatnadogs. So it's a part of the lamb intestines that we clean and we ferment. And because there's a lot of tallow and fat surrounding it, you were able to melt it and use it as a sauce. So this is our version of that dish, which is rastefisker gatnadog. So in the bottom you have a puree of potatoes. Then we've kind of burnt this fermented lamb intestines on top of the on top of the potato puree. Some small potatoes, and then we've filleted and steamed the fermented fish, and we've actually frozen it so that we are able to grate it.
Det er en filosofisk er det sådan. Ja, du skal ikke tage det personligt. Nej. Det skal de have dig.
And then we finish it off with a cheese sauce.
krabbe. Det er en dyb havskrabbe, som er blevet dampet og placeret midt på tallerkenen. Og rundt om den så har vi mayonnaise, som er lavet
Kijk zo.
køer.
Best nog veel krabben ook.
Køer, skallene, som er hårdt op i
Så er det fint, jeg ved.
Så het wordt allemaal dit jaar.
Nu og så ligger det
Enjoy.
Thank you very much.
lavet af hyldeblomst, drysset med lidt tør.
We are placing it, we have placed it in a light tart, seasoned it with 3 sorts of seaweed and floor cabbage. This is a crispy bastard, so 1 bite I recommend.
So, one shot. One shot, right? One shot.
Perhaps you saw some of them in a distance right before. And these are of different species from all around the world. This is the reason that you see different colors of the eggs. It is not due to us having an extended Easter or anything weird. Now in the fake eggs, I have 2 variations of Japanese rice liquor, Nissin and Sake. This will be topped with sea urchin. They said one had to suffer for health, and now. Okay. This is topped with egg yolk mixed with potato, cream, and dashi. Now the reason we received a very small spoon for this matter is of course due to the need of tasting all these 3 layers at the same time. So not the entire Persian per se, but all 3 layers we're digging very deeply. Also keep in mind that the fake white egg does not have a flat bottom. As such, we will be holding it in our hands while we consume this dish.
How's it, Hiro? Tastes like the one you're from today. Look at that.
But more flavors.
Oh, sure.
Halibut is one of the primary fishes of the Faroe Islands, and this has been very lightly treated. It's been in brine, 3% salt and water for the rest over the night, and apart from that, no treatment whatsoever, no process. It is topped with caviar from a Belgian producer called Gastronomica, and it's one of the species of sturgeon, the eggs from the sturgeon being the caviar, called osset from Iran. Yes.
Okay,
Please enjoy.
thank you.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the prides of the Faroe Islands, the langoustine, which can grow to an amazing size at these islands. In Denmark, where I am from, either of these portions would be 2 entire langoustines. In the Faroe Islands, just half a tail. Now, the meat, if you may, from the shellfish has been placed inside potato and leek to be consumed by hand. Please enjoy.
Kampai.
Here we have a sea cucumber. It's been braised, and then we grill it. Then we take the offals, insides of the sea cucumber, and then cook it to a really powerful glaze. And we also serve it with some celeriac puree cream, some celeriac crisps, and finally also a very heavy reduced celeriac sauce that's also have some brown butter in it.
Oh wow, look at this dish.
So yeah, here we have the horse muscle, or öva in Faroese. It's a giant blue mussel almost. We took the best part from this mussel and we steam it, and then we serve it. If you take the top off, then you can see what I'm talking about. We have of course the mussel. We have some raw broccoli stem, grilled broccoli, some pickled things. We have pickled elderflower, pickled coriander seeds, pickled dill, and then a sauce made from the pickling stock of these three things. So it's a sweet, savory sauce. Please enjoy.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest dish of tonight since the last dish. We are having crab, Faroese deep sea crab. The meat is placed underneath an elderflower shell and has been mixed with a mayonnaise based on the oil from the crab's own claw and onions. Also have a fermented onion sauce, caramelized onion sauce surrounding the entire dish. Ladies and gentlemen.
Altså, vi skal ikke ud og spise levende mixbrød. Jeg skulle ikke mene noget som helst.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now being treated to everything from the cod. In the light ball, the green ball, we find a cream on roasted cod liver mixed with shrimp bladder. Not to be confused with the male bladder. This is an organ that the cod uses to find its way, a sort of internal compass, one might say. We are digging it up with an edible spoon made on the cod's own skin. In the large bowl we find smoked cod roe, covered with a herb emulsion, with cheese and with egg yolks, and on the top various sorts of root vegetables. Lastly, a sandwich with a terrine on steamed cod cheeks and a ramsley emulsion. We will eat these in the mentioned order, beginning with the cream, then the roll, and lastly the sandwich. Please enjoy.
Thank you.
Yeah, here we have the rest of the cod fish. It's more regular cod from the fish. It's a fillet of the cod, been slightly lightly salted. We steam it, and we serve it with a fermented cabbage sauce underneath the fish. There's also a green kale puree. And on the top we have some caviar again. It's from the organic farm in Belgium. It's platinum caviar. Thank you.
Thank you.
There's not a lot of wild animals that live in the Faroe Islands, but we have one in particular that we like to sometimes hunt. It's the hare. We have served it in a little tartlet that has been colored with the beetroot. And at the bottom we have a mushroom cream, and on top a tart bar made of the hare, drizzled with a little bit, or sprinkled with a little bit of pickled havre.
How's it? You like it? Good? Very nice.
こんばんは。それは下菊芋のピューレとラムの発酵、山のベリーと葉っぱは菊芋の葉っぱです。
日本語
教えてください。ありがとうございます。どうもありがとうございます。
You had to tell us about your...
3年ぐらいの新潟県の山ジョジョです。
新潟。
Okay.
The rice comes from, you know.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
美味しいですね。美味しい。めっちゃ美味しい米です。楽しんでください。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Thank you. Amazing, right? He was in Japan. He spent like 2 or 3 years there.
3 years.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving rust meat, which means this is an undesignated part of the mob that has been hung upon one of the cottages used for drying meats. By exposure to wind and weather, the meat has been degraded in its texture. Now it almost tastes like pulled pork, some might say. This mutton is topped with cranberries and reindeer lichen. No relation to reindeer, this is a vegetation that one digs from the ground.
What meat is this? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
Mutton. This is an old sheep.
Mutton, okay. Oh, old sheep.
Like old. This is not lamb. It is sheep, but it's not lamb.
Okay,
So it's older than 2 years.
okay.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having the final dessert of the evening. This is a cream based on box, which is a sweet sort of seaweed infused with dark chocolate. Blueberry leaves on top and a blueberry sauce in the middle. Would any of the assembled like some coffee afterwards? Coffee. What would the lady like? Filter, espresso, americano? Do we have any preference?
Filter with
Certainly.
Espresso?
Certainly. Espresso, yes.
You have some tea?
Kaffe in China.
And then we have one lip that's each free here. The chefs, they have cleaned them out and filled them with a cream made out of caramelized carrot. And these are to be had in several mouthfuls. You have to lick it out of the shell. And the coffee you've been served this evening is made with Colombian beans that are roasted in Bread Cafe. It's a small coffee roastery in the heart of Tórshavn. And some Earl Grey tea as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much, Chef Poul, for having us here tonight. Wonderful food. Tried most every single dish, and let me tell you something. Probably some of the best, if not the best food I've ever had. Amazing. The creativity, the presentation, service, everything. And that's really self-explanatory for all those Michelin stars you've acquired so far.
I'm glad you liked it.
My first time here in the Faroe Islands. It won't be my last, and I can't wait to come back. Food is again absolutely phenomenal. Thank you again for spending some time with us this morning.
Yeah, you're
and
welcome.
foraging for all that fresh seafood. Like I said, last time I had seafood as fresh as that was basically in Japan, Okinawa.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much a amazing food fair over there as well.
Yeah.
But I have it here, and to have you have all this creativity and the taste and unbelievable, so many delicious things going on. But we'll leave your information down below. Give them a follow on Instagram. Of course, a restaurant. I know Faroe Islands is a little far for some of you. Some of you know, you know. Make it over here. You won't regret it.
You won't, I promise.
Thank you again so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
Which way are we headed? To the right?
yeah, we're going by the road, and then you wanted me to drive in the water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is the Defender.
Yeah.
It's got to live it to its name. Oh, does it have a snorkel? Honestly, one.
I don't know. We had the last car we had one, which was very useful because I only worked in the after summer, so it's always raining, so the water was super high all the time. We were always driving in the water.
You guys okay? Have your seatbelt on? All right, she's gonna show us what this truck can do. Okay? Yeah. And where'd you learn how to drive stick shift?
Everyone learns to drive it in Faroe Islands.
If you brought someone from the States over here, they would get lost. They'd be like, what is that thing?
Everyone's automatic, right?
Yeah, mostly automatic. No, it's paddle shifter.
So there's usually water running here.
Okay. So which part are we going through?
We're going straight forward.
Okay.
So usually we will go to the left here.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. A little exciting. Oh my God, this is...
It's not very big today, but
No, it's not. Oh, look over there. Look, that stream looks much bigger.
yeah.
Can we go down the stream? Right?
I don't know if that's so smart. So, but
Okay.
maybe more water.
Okay. All right, this is exciting. Tell.
Sorry, this is
Oh.
too much.
No, we can go in this water. Yes. Oh yes. This is exciting. Yeah, we can go straight through. Oh my goodness. This is so much fun.
Were you scared? You don't trust
Yeah, you
me?
got exactly, guys. What is wrong? How old are you?
I'm 21.
All right, she's 21,
So I had
and she's got a license.
for 3 years.
All right, you guys have some more faith. All right, now we got to go straight ahead this way.
Yeah, right away, right?
No, straight.
Yeah, to the house.
Oh no.
Sorry. If this car could swim, then yeah, but it doesn't turn into a boat.
Oh, that was great. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, no worries. I liked it myself, so or I enjoyed it.
We'll give you a good rating on Uber, okay?
Thank you.
You guys have Uber here?
No.
No, right?
It has been banned in many countries in Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's private. Yeah.
France and Denmark.
How about here, another shortcut? Quickest.
A little bit close, but there's like a point in the water where it just goes straight down.
Just straight down, okay, yeah.
So we're not gonna go to
All right,
that point.
that's fine.
So we can,
Especially I'm on this side, so I don't really want to.
yeah.
Nice. Oh yes. This is great. Have you done this before?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
But only when I drive myself back up to the restaurant.
Oh, that's great.
There only been like 2 requests to drive in the water.
Oh, really?
So like.
Yeah, do you see a defender? It's like... Alright, we're gonna go up there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your car is up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Just keep going. Keep going.
Come on.
Oh, you want to walk? Or?
No, they want to walk.
walk.
You can take me up there. It's fine. They want to walk. Take them. Go back there and drop them back at the restaurant, and then take me.
He's the hiker.
Oh my God! No, we walked 12,000 steps today.
How many?
12,000. Tell her where we walked today. What's that area called?
Vesta.
Oh yeah, här skulle vi alla flått. It was so good weather, wasn't it?
It was cold on the way
It was
back. We're
cold?
walking against the wind, uphill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not so easy.